Okay, I think we're on, if I got this set up right. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I think we're on. Okay, hey, this is Timmara, signing on with Castelvania Anniversary Collection on my first ever live stream. I think it's working. Just like, I got OBS and YouTube up, and as far as I can tell, I don't know how it sounds, but I ran some tests earlier. I lowered the game audio just a tad. As far as I can see now, everything looks fine. So, okay, giving this a shot. So, it is June 9th. The anniversary of my channel, like proper on my first upload, is the 10th, when I first, uploaded a video of Super Meat Boy on my channel. Going on 8 years tomorrow, but I go, it's my birthday today, no real plans, so why don't I just, do something? Hold on. Okay. I don't know if... because I don't know how well my stream status is even going to work, so I figured I can just play around for a little bit, see what happens with the VOD. But anyways, so, carrying on. I figured just like normal, I can just do what I usually do and just talk and not expect any viewership. But, so yeah, I figured, vetted some options, so I decided I'll play Castlevania 1 real quick, the 1986 or 1987 release in America, because I figured it'd just be fast. It's been a while. I haven't played any of the classic Castlevanias since I finished my initial what do you want to call it, review compilation of 1, 2, 3, 4 Rondo of Blood and Dracula X. So I suppose let's just get into it. Again, just testing it out. See, there's no concurrent viewers as of looking right now. We're just diving into it. Because I'm just not sure what the delay, how the delay is working, how this is set up. I ran some tests earlier and everything seemed like it was fine after a while. I've been doing YouTube for 8 years now, but never tried a live stream on Twitch or YouTube. So I figured, give it a shot. And I go, Castlevania should be a relatively simple game to make it pretty easy. Because... oh, pressing the wrong trigger. Because we're playing the Anniversary Collection, so we got save states and different visual settings, but we're just going to keep the display like this. So yeah, original Castlevania. The first one turned out to be one of my favorites in the... whoop, there we go. Just doing it very carefully. Not spending too much time going after. There we go. Tricked him into it. The first game, simple. When it comes to classic Castlevania, this one got a lot of the initial balance right. So I got some help in a Discord server to help vote on what I should play. It was this Super Meat Boy as a reference to my initial first playthrough. I can't tell you why Meat Boy was my first Let's Play I did. I gotta redo that one though. It's been a long time. That deserves another shot. Whoops. So, yeah, sorry, it was either that, played up, I did some tests, everything seemed fine, I got the output a little lower, I got a low bit rate, because now it is raining and all that, so I don't know how well the reception is going to be. So I figured something simple, something easy to do, because live streaming always sounds fun. It's just I only just got partnered recently, so I don't really have the base to whoops, the base to get really excited about it. But I always liked the idea. It seemed fun and interesting. And we're just going through. Whoops. Oh, I'm getting stuck on the freaking stairs. We just happen to get the axe. Good for the job. There we go. All right, level 1 done. I'm trying to remember. What is it? Okay, 3 stages in a block, 18 levels total. So, 6? Yeah. Away we go. Okay, you know, just making progress here. Yeah, I didn't play the original classic Castlevania games until I decided like sit down and do like my like review series, my like playing classic Castlevania retrospective. And it was interesting, like as simple as the games get, they are deceptively like, oop, that my timing was way off because I was trying to get that heart. Because you gotta watch your jump, you got the slight delay when it comes to swinging your whip. There we go. Sometimes you need the right tool for the job. The, what was it? The rapid fires aren't super important, but they exist. Got Medusa heads. Just approaching slowly. It's all about caution. With your whip delay and your, like, very, like, unmalleable jump, you just have to approach cautiously. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, we're good. Okay, I figured that was risky, but, like, I figured jump, if I got knocked back, it would have me at such an angle where I wouldn't fall off the edge. The problem with live streaming is, like, you know, it's late at night enough where it's like, I doubt I'll get any phone calls, anything else. No one should be swinging by. Just like my dog just got up and walked out. Walked out of the office area. God dang it. So I don't know if the dog will interrupt every now and then. Just like, I want to go out. It's like, okay, fine. I can pause real quick. At least, like, when I'm recording, like, a video that I then upload to YouTube, like, I can cut that out. Live stream only after the fact. Now, we were doing good until that point. Because I figured at least with classic Castlevania, it's like, I could crack this out in an hour. Jeez. Always risky because of that knockback. Whoop. And I did practice on, like, the first 2 levels before I decided to start recording, just to, like, you know, familiar... I'm saying it all wrong. Familiarize myself. Maybe I should have played Bloodstain. Like, the new, 3D, or, like, Metroidvania Bloodstain just got announced. What was it? Scarlet Dalliance or something like that? Like, new Bloodstain. It's gonna be freaking sweet. Did I gotta, like, replay the, like, original Bloodstain games? The, you know, NES, style ones. Oh, wait. I was gonna say, we actually should have enough reach. There we go. Nice and simple. Yeah, now that it's raining, I don't know how it's gonna, like, you know, affect quality, if you want to call what I'm doing quality. Whoops. The Medusa heads are always weird, just the way they zigzag. Okay, I don't remember if the stopwatch can, like, stop bosses. Oh, good, perfect. Haha! There we go. Oh, and we got a new extra life. Whatever the threshold was that, or that, whatever the threshold was for that. I see just one concurrent in the chat. Hey. Oh, hi. I didn't even see, like, in the chat, like, hey, how you doing? Hold on. I'm clicking on stuff. Can I do anything on this end? Wait, hold on. Just put it in the... Hey, yo. Okay, continuing on. Don't know when that was from, but I appreciate... Whoops. Ugh. Now when we get Fleeman in the mix, this is what is always an issue. And I got this thing following me. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. Still going. Trying to remember how this one works. Having the... I think if I distinctly remember... Whoops. I go, maybe the holy water is really good here. Wait. Hold on. Whoops. Shoot. Frickin' crows. Okay. I just see, like, the person in chat is from our mutual server. It's like, hey, how you doing? Trying to bumble through my very first live stream, seeing how it works, if it does. Because I'm just, like, trying to figure out, like, the latency and the reaction and all that. So... Okay. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. I go, I'm, like, really... gotta be careful. Still on stage 8, so if we get a little bit farther... God dang it. Dang. And we got sent back way, like, you know, pretty far back. Whoops. Okay, good. I should have known. I knew that one was going to get me. I'm trying to remember how, like, what was your trick for, like, dodging the fireballs. There is a way to just, like, hop over them. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Is it right here, like, part 9, when it starts to get, like, really awkward with the, you know, flea men, like, airdropping? Or is that the next level? No, it's like this... Try to remember what the next boss is. Isn't it the... There we go. Top of the castle. Whoops. Shoot. Oh, no, we're fine. Okay, right, it was the mummies. I mean, I'm gonna be a little cheap. I'm gonna have, like, a save state ready on hand. Just in... Because I don't want to do, like, this back and forth. Shoot. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that quite yet. What the heck happened? Did like the crow like drop a rosary at like the exact moment? Ah, shoot. Now that guy couldn't have been in frame when I did that. Shoot. Well, I tried to duck in, do that. I just don't want to restart the block again. I will... Nope, that angle is what killed me. I see the person in chat. It's like, yeah, birthday today. I'm one of those awkward people that does not like to acknowledge it. Oh, shoot. Damn. Stop it. I feel awkward acknowledging it. It's like one of those things, like, I'm trying to remember. It was like Jesse Cox on the Geek Andros podcast. This was like a long time ago, but he just sort of like, I don't remember his exact words, but it was just like, I feel awkward about my existence. So the fact that people care to remember when it started makes me feel weird. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. So it's just sort of like, it's been, you know, an uneventful day. I spent it playing like Honkai and Zenless Zone Zero. Shoot. The problem is, like, I'm so dead against these guys. Damn it. The thing is, I don't want to restart. I kind of just want to make this fast. Like, I don't have, like, you know, that much ego where I want to just, like, bash my head against that. God! That was going pretty well. Okay. Try to continue on. Frickin' bird. Whack, whack. Still, it's your birthday today. Hope you have a great day. Thanks, it's appreciated. You're probably like, I don't know how much my audio is delayed. I don't know how that setting works, but it's appreciated. Ah, shoot, I should be pausing and paying attention because I'm trying to like interact. How do I do stuff? Hold on. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Nope, hold on. I might have spelled that wrong, it's fine. No, it's good to just, like, you know, test the waters here. Okay, I'm gonna reload the save state again. This is what I was worried about, but I figured I could at least get to, like, the next stage before doing it. God dang, I don't think there's a way to jump over them. Okay, trying again. Hold on. Trying to... Okay. Shoot. Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay. This is what I was worried about. It's just like, well, Castlevania should be... None of the games I picked for a potential, like, stream game were, like, a good idea. Because, like, it was Super Meat Boy, which, like, that one can get ragey. Oh, that changes everything. I didn't want to play a rage game, but I go, like, well, I should be able to get through Castlevania pretty easily. Okay, that wall chicken changed everything. It just takes a lot of writing. Okay, good to know, good to know. I'm peeking over every now and then. Just, like, getting this figured out. Like, never worked with a live audience before, so it's just trying to figure out, like, the timing. I'm used to just, like, talking to myself, so it's like, I've never been worried. It's like, I put it out in the world on YouTube, and it's like, either it gets views or it doesn't, but, you know, you gotta be interesting and just, like, jabber on, you know, work with the void to, like, you know, put on a show. Okay, hold on. This is where it gets hard. Like, the first couple levels are no big deal. Like, this is where it starts to get tough, just because, like, the enemy types... We got fishmen hopping out, you got these freaking bats, and those are oddly, like, throwing so many wrenches. Okay. Could have been worse. At least it dropped a whip piece. Shoot. Just need a second. I just need a frickin' second. That didn't work. I was like, no, those skulls aren't a platform. And I remember this. You can get, like, pushed off by that. Whoops. I missed the platform. Okay. Now, at least at the beginning of a block, I'm not too worried about losing out on. It's basically what streaming is about. Yeah, that basically is. It's just like working with a live live audience. At least in this case. Whoa, boy. God, so much lag. Okay, it's fine. We're doing fine. I just figured, like, you know, this shouldn't take too long, and then I can just move. Used to play this. I only got into, like, I played Castlevania games before, but I only got into, like, the classic ones recently. Still does. Okay, I was like, that seems like an ominous, like, way to phrase it. No, not intended like that. Whoops. I only got into the classic Castlevania games recently. I've got, like, a bigger video on my channel where I talk about, like, the first, like, you know, five, or the first five major entry. Dang it, again. Gonna have to set up a save state for that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, somehow I dodged that. Yo, the game is giving me the clock. I maybe should be using it more. Okay. No. Don't get overzealous. Just chill. This is the easy part of the level. Like, I know the follow-up is going to be even harder. I was safe, and then the freaking bat. Okay. This is what I was worried about, but we're bumbling along. I'm just going to call that a mulligan, and just so I can get all my lives back. Okay. Try this again. Yeah, this one got me. When I was originally playing through this, like, it was from here on where, like, the levels get really, like, hard. Like, for classic Castlevania, you know, it might seem minor, but a little things go a long way into just, like, making this difficult. Like, the bats and, like, the fishmen jumping out. You're on a platform. Oh, come on. And I even saw that bat dropped an axe. If I wasn't streaming this, I would have, like, this would be cut. No one would see this nonsense. Just a second. Yeah, like, these games are so hard. Like, whoop. Jeez. Like, that's the thing. It's like these and original Mega Man, where it's just sort of like, you know, you don't have save states. If you die, you just have to, like, start clean over. And it's just like, jeez. There is so much. Like, I feel, I feel cheap using the save. Whoop. Okay, that kind of worked in my favor. I feel cheap using the save states, but also it's just like, hey, it's there for convenience. This is like a modern utility to be used on, like, these things that were made for, you know, arcades or, no, this was home console. It never hit, I don't think it ever hit arcade. At least not this game. But, you know, it's like, old games were meant to be, like, super hard, so they would, like, have lastability. Okay, finally. Okay, that fishman might have actually saved me. Keep on going. I want to break stuff just to see if they dropped any items, but wait. Okay, for some reason, I'm like, I feel like this is familiar. Like, I feel like there's chicken here. Now, this is, like, the actual really hard part of the level. Okay, take it slow and carefully, because now we get airdrop and Fleamen. Shoot. You gotta time this just right. No, go away. Sometimes they walk off screen, sometimes they keep going after you. No, go away. Come on, got some lives. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, just covering my bases. It worked. trying to get through this. This is when I had to start using the save states in my original playthrough. Whoops. Because just like this, it's like your timing's got to be perfect. And I just don't want to deal with like, you know, missing one and then have to restart like a whole level again just because I get rained down. Whoops. Ah. Okay, it's like if they stopped, damn it. At least the flea men are cooler in like the Japanese version, which is playable on this like anniversary collection. Like they are just like these little like furry like gremlin things. It's like they're actually kind of cool looking. But like these, you just know these are just like, come on, like little goblins, and they're just like, get out of here. Okay, got one chunk of whip. Do I not have to crouch to hit them? Okay, well, maybe it depends on their positioning. Just gonna run past, got through it. Okay. Just keeping the save state on hand. I'm getting lucky. Okay, I was very lucky that a lot of my whip strikes were just hitting his fireballs, so didn't have to worry about taking damage. But those things can be a real pain. Come on, give me a better weapon. No? You refuse? Get out of here. A little bit more. All right. A little hurt. Wait, hold on. No. I was thinking it's just like, I recall there's like some hidden piece of healing somewhere, but I guess that wasn't it. Or maybe I'm just mistaken. Not like with the mummies. I don't like the positioning of that guy on his head. Okay, now this one took me a bit, because like after the mummies, you'd think I should have set up a save state. After the mummies, I would have thought just sort of like, oh, this is another, like, double boss fight. Oh, so close. Okay, another double boss fight where it's just sort of like, okay, I just gotta take on, I can damage either of them and make progress. No, only Frankenstein's monster takes damage. The other thing is Igor jumping around, and he shoots fireballs on top of everything. And it's like, geez, no, none of that. Come on. I'm mashing a bit there, but it was working. Well, they got me another life, so I don't have to resort to my save state immediately. Don't have a lot of room to take hits, though. Damn it! Just immediately. Oh, I'm sorry. Looking at a text on my phone. Come on! Okay, because if I die here, then that sends me back to the front of the block, and it's just like, I don't want to replay the whole level again for shenanigans, because it's not like this game is fair. God damn. I'm just gonna mulligan now. That was going so poorly. It's not like these games were designed to be fair. Like, you could, but, you know, it's like, I got other things I can do with my night. This is a test run, so I don't need to, like, spend 5 hours, like, trying to get past, like, these runs, or, like, these rooms spotlessly. Oh, I already lost that much health? Oh, right, it's carried over from, entering the room. Like, the best thing you can do is, like, you can learn new patterns and, like, learn how to better approach an area and, like, you know, come in with better equipment or more hearts or more health by learning and, like, mastering timing. Very Dark Souls in a way. But, like, I like Dark Souls more than I like this, so it's like, I don't want to spend my time trying to, like, perfect this like it's Elden Ring. Shoot. A little more distance. Is it better to use my save state here or keep it back there to see if I can do better? Oh, come on! Yeah, all the way back here. It's all about timing. Just gonna try that again. Try to take as few hits as possible. It's doable. It's just a real pain. Why did I stop there? Oh, come on. Again, this is the easiest of the last couple of levels. Shoot. There we go. Trying to get there. Especially with this guy, distance does me good, actually, because that means there's, like, a better chance for me to hit his fireballs that he launches. And at least he, like, doesn't fire them until he's, like, fully upright. Just, like, I don't know, some things will just, like, fire when they're low to the ground. I'm gonna risk making this a real pain on myself by, this is the health I gotta work with, so let's just work with it. Oh, for some reason I thought, like, oh, sweet, I knocked this fireball out of the air and it dropped a heart. Wait, no, what? Almost. Being stubborn about it, just so we're all not trapped here. Oh, damn it, I got pincered. Like, you're trying to, like, take it slowly in order to... Oh, come on! You're trying to take it slowly, but sometimes he just poops out a fireball, like, right over your head. Okay. Not trying to get frustrated. I'm trying to be zen. Trying to be chill. Even though, like, again, this is a lot of rage I would have cut out if in a normal video. God damn it. Jeez. Thing is that fireball does so much damage, and he was frozen in air from taking the hit. Okay, come on. At least, and also it's just like the farther you get into the game, like it scales the damage up. So you get into the back half, and then like every hit takes like a quarter of your life, takes away 4 of your health bars. At least in like the Japanese version, like the balancing was a lot more in your favor, where you know, the damage didn't scale with enemy damage didn't scale, just like certain enemies did more damage, and others just like that you kept seeing over and over again, like Medusa heads and Fleamen, like their damage would remain like pretty low since they were like, you know, simpler creatures. Damn it. I was thinking, maybe I've gotten past this, and, like, he'll be no issue when... Whoops. God. And if this guy's taking forever, Dracula is gonna take forever. Come on. I appreciate people watching and bearing with me as I'm trying to get this. Like, if I had to restart the level every time, you know, we'd be like, I'd still be trying to get past, like, the first couple of areas. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Just trying new things. Okay, okay. Yep. Whoops. The thought was to, like, get into a new position to jump around a bit. I realized that angle. Damn it. I'm trying to keep this interesting, and I just keep getting hung up on this. Oh, come on. I was hoping he would jump right over my head. Okay, come on. I was so confident. It's like, I can get this game done probably in an hour. It's not that long. I know what I'm doing when it comes to fighting some things. Even, like, in the worst case scenario, like, the hardest bosses won't take too long since I can use save states, and this is what's happening. Oops, trying to adjust something. Okay. And I know I should maybe be hitting Igor too to just, like, keep him held up. But, whoops. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on. And there's no real way to, like, take the fight slower or anything. It's all just based on hits, and I can only take 2. And my impatience is now, like, really... And the thing is, that unlike things like Dark Souls, where it's just like, at least Dark Souls, you can maybe, like, go somewhere else for a while. You can, like, level up, get new equipment, change, like, your tactics. This is your moveset. And even if I had better weapons, no weapon would really help me here. Shoot. No other weapon would really help me here. Maybe the cross, just because that's the best one. But, you know, with that guy jumping around, that's the real obstacle here, is him. Oh! Come on. Should have known the fireball would have gotten stuck, and then... God... I get pincered. I gotta move around more. Oh, I was hoping... God damn it. Okay, step back a little bit. Sorry. I apologize this is taking so long, but we're getting somewhere, in theory. It's always those last couple of hits. It's always when he's coming from left to right. That's always the problem. Oh, God. It's the same thing every time, and I don't avoid it every time. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on, and nick my foot. And then he pushed forward. Jeez! Oh, why did I jump like that? Okay. We're dancing around it. That's making a difference. Shoot. I'm sorry, we almost got it, I think. Whoops, oh God! Shoot. Oh, come on! This is what's embarrassing about doing a live stream. It's just sort of like, yeah, it's like, now I can't escape this. This is just like all stuck in. Yeah, that's totally dead. God. And the thing is, I don't want to start the block over. There's gotta be a way. It's just, he's so random. Nope. I knew I got pincered. Come on. Come on. Sometimes he jumps all over the place. Sometimes he does like little hops. Sometimes he does that. I think I could have dodged that if I ducked. Jeez. I shouldn't have done this. I should have known, like, Castlevania should not have been my first guess. Oh, come on. Okay, apparently ducking in that corner does not, like, dodge him all the way. Oh! I swear, it's like, how long has it been? 15, 20 minutes on just this guy? Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it. I knew. It's just like, God, I'm stuck again. I know it. I can't pin myself up against here. Oh. Shoot. I appreciate you sticking around. Hopefully you got this on, like, another monitor and you're not intently watching me make the same mistakes over and over again. Shoot. Shoot. That felt like it was going good, and then I look at his health bar, and it's just sort of like, oh, I barely done damage. I know I kind of, like, wrote myself in the corner. Like, probably my best bet is to just, like, start over at the end of, or the beginning of the block. Shoot. Damn it. It's like, you kind of look at this and go like, I've beaten, you know, Melania, the Blade of Mikola. I've beaten, you know, Consort of a God, Radon. And it's just sort of like, this is holding me up. It's like, come on. It's just like, this is so simple And yet, it can still just, like, totally just, like, keep you locked. Oh, if I had jumped backwards... One more... I know last time I checked, it was like 10... When I checked, it was like 35 on the clock. So it's been 10 minutes, and I was already on this for way too long. Has it been like 20 minutes? I am so sorry. Die already. Jeez. I just wish, like, God. Oh, come on. I just wish that, like if it was like the mummies, or at least can you kill Igor or something? But no, only one guy takes damage, but the real damage dealer is the guy who's freaking jumping around. No. And oddly, like, you know, this is one of the easier ones. Castlevania 1 got a lot of the balancing that the games would be known for, like, right early on. Like, the other games, like 3 is just unfair. Wait a second, I just had an idea. I don't know if that's going to work at all, but I got a stupid idea. I'm just gonna... Not quite. The idea was go to one end of the screen and then, like, he's just, like, you stand in the middle. The thing is he can hit you from multiple directions just because, like, he moves around so much. And now if I just walked backwards... I've got a thought process. It's just now if I can execute it. God damn it. Nope, that was the worst possible spot he could have gone in. Oh, come on. Damn it. I was trying to get under him when he landed. Like, I got patterns and plans, but they just don't, you know, because he moves so erratically. It's only Igor. It's only... Oh, come on. That would have been perfect. He's like, okay, he's going to hop right over me, and then I can back up in a couple more swings, and then he plops out a fireball, and it's just like, damn it. That's all it is. Okay. That just happened to work out that time. Finally. I am so sorry. That took like 20 minutes. Probably close to 25, maybe 30. Jeez. Ugh. Okay. And I think what happened there, because I remember reading about or hearing about this, it's like a speedrunning like tech actually, where when you take damage but you still got a shot out, it can potentially do like more damage. Like there's just like a specific way you can do it. Okay. Finally on to the next thing. I'm just gonna... So I don't accidentally load a save state and then go all the way back. Whoops. Yeah, and it only gets worse from here because, yeah, like, because of the damage scaling in this game, now every hit will do 4 points of damage. Oh, I missed the ladder. As I'm looking over, I see, like, okay, concurrent to 0. Yeah, fair. I totally appreciate you for sticking around that long. I'm so sorry you just had to, like, sit there and be, like, witness to that for that long. But I appreciate the support. Alright, the red ones get back up. Shoot. Okay. The goal is to beat this. Oh, God. So embarrassing. Okay, whoops. Oh, come on. Oh. Smacked him out of the air with it, but... just, we take so much damage. Damn it, every time. Oh, come on. Scratching my ear real quick. Okay. I figured that would hit. God. Again, the Famicom version is just so much more fair. Whoops. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Silent now that I don't see anybody's watching. Okay, come on. Now the pressure's off. Okay. I've already taken so much damage. We finally gotten to the next block. Come on, stop hanging out on the edges there. Oh, the stairs are right there. Jeez. No, like, wall chicken. Okay. I'm trying to remember, right? It's this next... it's when we get to, like, stage 15. That's the real problem. Wait a second. Okay. If I break that there... shoot. Whoops. Okay. Oh, not a triple shot. I don't need that. Okay. Thing is, that stupid skeleton there. Time it right. Okay. Almost. No. The problem is, well, we got 3 lives, so that's good, as this should be the lead into stage 15, but this is where it gets really awkward, so I'm making a save state. Okay, holy water was not enough to take him out. Hold on. Well, no, we don't need to, because then we'll be back at full health at the start of this area. So I'm going to keep them stun locked. Oh, come on. Now the really hard part, because now we got... Trying to remember. Oh, wait, no, it's like Iron Knuckles. No, these are Axemen. Iron Knuckles is Zelda. Whoops. No, not... I'm not taking that hit and then just like... Come on! Sorry, that's such like a... Such an easy hit to avoid. Okay, save here, because this is like one of the hard... Well, we're almost done with the game. Like, there's not much game left, and this is like one of the hardest sections. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. I won't do the save state yet, just in case we could do better. Now, Frankenstein's monster is tough. Now this guy's way harder. Oh, that's right. We start all the way back down there. Okay, if we can get to the boss fight without taking any damage, it'd be ideal. Right, he bounces off the... Because, like, timing the jump over them and then dealing with the Axemen, and so depending on, you know, what you got to either hit their things before they can... Okay, that's good. Sorry, like, I had spent so much time on Frankenstein's monster. Death is way worse. Because he just spawns in, like, these sickles, and he's so, like, moves around a lot. He is so hard to keep track of, and those things respawn, so they do not stay down. I just don't want to restart the whole level just to fight him again. Again, a lot of these bosses are hard enough with, you know, how people, you know, if you beat this when you were, you know, whoops, without needing, like, the save states or anything, or, you know, on the original release, I commend you. I just don't want to spend my time with that. Oh! Ah, that doesn't count, though. Frickin' crap. Whoops. I think that there's just no way to dodge those things. I'm seeing a little bit of a stream error, but hopefully it's fine. Oh, wait, no, I'm not dead. Oh, there we go, there we go. No, go away. God. That was working just fine. I forgot those things. Well, I forgot. It's like, why don't those things disappear after he's dead? Man. Oh, come on. Jeez. Whoops. Yeah, and those things are just so much harder to aim for. God. God. So close. Hold on a second. I was just seeing it's... Okay, sorry. Just checking to make sure everything's working fine. It seems to be. Whoops. I mean, that was cool, but problem is, doesn't really help me. We've beaten him twice. It's just we gotta survive after we do. Dang it. Just being bullied by death. It's not fair. Death, you're not playing fair. I'm just a guy here. And, you know, you're such a punk. You work for Dracula. Aren't you supposed to be the be-all, end-all? I mean, they make a whole point of that in the Netflix series, but it's just like, whoop, ah, shoot. Well, this is already a wash. Come on. You know, Death is always one of the hardest ones. He's always, like, you know, damn near always second to last. Dang it. So close. I appreciate those watching and sticking around and putting up with my nonsense. I don't want to restart the level a million times. Just once we get past this, well then once we get past this, like it's a short walk to Dracula, but, ugh. Then that's more like perfect timing. Shoot. Just not any progress that time. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. Ah, oh, jeez. Come on. I'm getting hung up. It's just like, you know, again, because we don't have the mobility to, like, attack things that are above us. So you gotta, like, angle yourself just the right way. I'm trying to, like, you know, hit things as I go. Shoot. Like with the Igor, you get penned in. And of all my luck early on of dropping, like, you know, 2 rapid fires, even though I've badmouthed them in the past, now they're not giving me even, like, 1, because obviously that helped. It's like the rapid fires don't really matter unless you get to the bosses, and then you lose them if you pick up another item. So it's like, they're fickle. There we go. Now we just gotta not die, grab the thing, there we go, we out. Okay. Didn't take as long as Frankenstein, but also it's like, you know, you gotta play so perfectly. At the very least, it's not much of a walk to Dracula, because at least once we get to stage 18, game overs only result in us going right back to, like, literally right at his doorstep. Now the giant bats that were the, you know, enemy, or the boss enemy at the start of the game are now just like a basic thing. Whoops. Oop. Angle. Just keep running. Oh. It's not a far walk. Like, this can be a bit tough, but, you know, it's a lot easier than it's been. Shoot. Damn it. Oh, come on. I literally looked over to see just like, how's the stream holding up? Okay, good. Come on. And I just look back and then like the bird's right there. It's like, oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'd rather these things not. Okay. We can start at the end of the block, no big deal. At the very least, I'll set a save state here just so I don't, like, load up, you know, load into an old one and get set back a ways. We almost got the game done. It's been over an hour. Like, probably could have finished if I didn't get hung up on Frankenstein's monster. You know what? I want to save that life. I feel like that can be a fair mulligan. Let's say, how much do these even take to kill? Thought that was gonna happen. I need you out of the way. Just keeping him frozen so I can run past. No, shoo, go away. Just... Again, and, like, using the save states, I do not feel bad about, at least in this first game. Well, in the first game and the third one, like, you don't really need them in 2, 4, and Rondo. Actually, the current re-releases of Rondo don't even have save states available. Dracula X is a rewind because of the Advanced Collection, which is cool, but Dracula X isn't that good, so... Oh, God! I got confused, and it's like, which way do I go again? Oh, right, I see. I remember now. Shoot! Oh, you've rested a lot? Yeah, I'm back. You're back. Yeah. Like, I finally got through Frankenstein. I got through Death, and just trying... I'm almost to the end here. We're almost to Dracula, but... just hang-ups with the birds and flea men. Whoops. Oh, come on! I was holding up on the thing to... There we go. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you coming back. Just... Oop. We are right there. We are so close. I'm trying to remember. No, like, where I'm thinking, it's like, when we go down those stairs, what's going to happen? No, wait, the thing I'm thinking of is in, whoops, Castlevania 3. We are dead. Well, set up the save state for the beginning of here, just so we didn't have to deal with the bridge again. It's fine. I go, I thought I'd be so slick with this. Like, I won't need to use the save states as much. At least not until, like, maybe after Frankenstein. That will be good. I'm not gonna dignify that. Had someone come over and eat dinner. Okay, I figured either you just, like, I gotta get release on this. Like, just, you gotta beat this guy and then I can get on with my own stuff. But you had a thing to do. So, like, hopefully it was a nice time. Whoops. But glad to see you check back in. Shoot. Get out of here. We are so close. And I know, like, just because we're getting close, I'm getting antsy and therefore not being, like, careful. No. I'm just trying to remember. Whoops. Damn it. Shoot. Just trying to remember, like, where, how this, like, level ends. It's not that hard compared to everything else, compared to, like, the last, like, 6 stages between, like, Frankenstein's monster and Death. Like, these are pretty simple, but there's just, like, a lot going on. It's always the flea men. And I'm tanking hints just because I'm not playing carefully. Okay, I think we're there. Oh, no, don't worry about me. Like, talking is how I concentrate. Like, I will jabber on. Like, there are moments where I'll get, like, tense and just, like... But, no, you're good. I appreciate just sort of, like, knowing someone actually is there live. But, okay, we're at Dracula. Well, I mean, if we... End of the game... and the first time I fought Dracula, it took me an hour to beat him. Well, okay, take me on. Take me out. No way I was doing that dance. And at the very least, if we die now, we get sent right back here. So, we almost got this. I'm trying to remember. What is more useful here, the holy water or the cross? We also do not have a lot of hearts for this. Oops. Whoops. I'm trying to remember the timing. This took a long time to figure out. Right, he teleports right on top of you. I'm just trying to remember what the deal was or what the best practice was for fighting him. I think the holy water was the best thing to go in with because, you know, it was just like the best thing for when you get to his second phase. Whoops. Damn it. It's when he does that. It's when he, like, shows up on top of you. And it's like each one hit is a health bar. So that's where you got to be the most careful. And we can only take one more hit, just in general. I've been going this whole time and I haven't like had a sip of water. There we go. Okay. We almost got it. This has been fun to do. It's just like we are almost there. Like, Dracula in this looks so weird. Like, he's got, like, the red, like, classic red cape, but, like, his face, it looks at the same time like he's wearing, like, a mask. He kind of looks like he's wearing, like, a Shredder from TMNT mask. But it, like, you see that little, like, white dot, and then it looks like he's got, like, eyes. Whoops. Shoot. Shoot. The thing is, I'm gonna have to set up a save state just so I can, like, retry faster. Okay. Okay, that's mainly just so we can, like, try again faster. Okay. Thinking of tactics. Ugh. He has to teleport right on top of me. That's always the worst thing he does. Oh, that'd be a little bit farther. It's gotta time it. Like, he... Shoot. Whoop. Okay. Shoot. It's always when he's up right on top of you. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to get the timing, because it's like... Okay. Oop, okay. So he follows your jump. Like, he angles the fireballs a little bit differently depending on, like, if he starts firing them before you jump in the air or after. So... Oh, missed. Oh, come on. How'd that miss? Couple more hits. There we go. One more. There we go. Knocked his block off. But I am definitely saving right here. And, like, this form is interesting. Okay, at least with the holy water, you can keep him still. Like, weird bat crocodile thing. Whoops. Yeah, thank you. Yes, we're almost there. I appreciate your support all throughout this nonsense. Yeah. Still gotta smack him in the eyes, but at least holy water can, like, stun him a little bit. Whoops. I was trying to sneak under him. Almost got it. Oh, I was a little bit pinned. Whoops. Oh, I'm trying to sneak under his feet so I can get a little more room. Whoop. Oops. Nope, back up. Come on, keep him stunned for a little bit longer. There we go! Boom! Castlevania beat! Woo! And I see there's stream delays and, like, mishaps. Is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Such viewers will experience buffering. Okay, sorry if this is taking a little bit of delay or hopefully nothing's, like, cut. But, boom! There we go! Yes, a little over an hour, almost an hour and a half. You know, no, it's not cheating. It's an option of using the save states and finally getting there. Woo! Okay, anyway, the cast, Dracula, Christopher B. Is that meant to be like a reference to Christopher Lee? Wasn't he Dracula in like an old, like, Dracula movie? You know, it's like you got a lot of weird names in this, but I think this is still the period when, like, a lot of, like, old, like, you know, devs could not put their real names in, because, you know, they could be risk being, like, sniped by, like, or whatever the reason was. It was, like, an anonymity thing. But, and the hero, Simon Belnato. Simon Belmont, you played the greatest role in this story. Oh, boy. Thank you for playing. Sweet. Okay. There we go. And then, like, the hard mode version when you just start right back up, which, yeah, we don't need to worry about that, but... Just looking, because, yeah, now it's, like, more enemy types. Now we're in hard mode. Yeah, we don't need to put up with that, but there we go. I satisfied my goal. I wanted to beat the original Castlevania, and we did it. So, there we go. This, you know, I'm very tempted to just, like, to prove a point. It's just, like, we can go into the Japanese version and just, like, jump into the Famicom, like, version of the game, and just, like, I could crack through this one so much faster. Because, yeah, there's, like, a normal and an easy mode. I just passed up the difficulty options. But, okay. I messed up anyways, but anyways. Okay, but, like, the goal was to beat the game, and that has been fulfilled. So, with that, yeah, that, you know, I think that's pretty good. So, you know, first stream, like, fun to do, just, like, me clumsily getting through it, doing, like, a game I have played, I have beaten, but not in a while. But, whoops. But... you know, satisfying to do and come back on. Just looking, because then we can check out the art gallery for the first game. Doesn't this... I'm trying to remember how the display on this works. But anyways, no, that was a fun little thing, you know, just like, I'd like to stream more frequently, but I don't know when I will, or if I, you know, when I will, when I got the time, or what I would play. Certainly I am much better versed in, like, because the problem is, like, I'd go, like, I should, like, do something very chill, like Stardew Valley, or, you know, some kind of, like, simple farming sim, but that would drive me insane, because I try to optimize it, and I just, like, would worry. I would need, like, you know, a podcast host to go along with that, and hard games, like, you know, hard games, this is what can happen, is, like, sometimes you can just get stuck on a part, and then you can't, like, edit it down, but in the end, it still worked out. So, you know, just doing a trial run of streaming, seeing what it's actually like, you know, just trying to use more of my options. And for those who popped in, it was very appreciated having you come along and just seeing where things have been at. So, I don't think I'll be able to do this very frequently for various things, but you know what? It was a fun little romp just to, like, you know, like, stretch the muscles on this. Try to, like, learn, like, the approach for, like, you know, streaming as opposed to what I've been normally doing for 8 years, coming tomorrow on YouTube, of just sort of, like, you know, uploading stuff. And it's always been the different pressures of, you know, just, like, you put a video out there, it gets views or it doesn't matter. Like, sometimes people will see your bumbling or your epic moments, maybe they won't, but you just throw it out there and just see, you know, whatever, like, sticks. That's always the thing. You're always just kind of, like, shooting out into the wild and just seeing what happens. And, yeah, play whatever things you enjoy to play and just talk, whatever you'd prefer. Yeah, like, that's kind of all I did. It just, there is a different pressure, like, an actual pressure to, you know, like, live streaming, where it's just sort of like, oh, there, I do see people are watching, and it's very appreciated. It's very exciting. It's very interactive. Just being able to, like, you know, even just quickly, like, pop on. It's just sort of like, yeah, I see you specifically, person in the chat. It's like, thanks you for sticking around and being awesome. It's just like, then you're performing, like, so much differently. It is, like, very much different, which, like, I don't know what you want to call it, filming a movie and filming a stage play. I don't know if you want to call, like, if you want, not that I have experience in either of those, but I just, if you want to put it in perspective. So it's very different, it's very interesting. But very fun to do. I'd like to do it more frequently. I've been humming and hawing about, like, you know, jumping on and doing streaming for years, but just never really committed to it. But, you know, at least it was still fun. Oh, they got... Okay, I was just sort of like, I forgot they actually had an image of Adi Shankar in this book, because they were still, like... let's see, when this came out, 2019, this Castelvania series was still, like... I think the last season was still coming out, and Adi Shankar has turned out to be not a, you know, a very contrary, you know, filmmaker, showrunner. I actually didn't mind. I love the Castlevania Netflix series, both of them, you know, the original and Nocturne, and I think there's some cool stuff about the Devil May Cry Netflix series. We'll see, kind of like the Castlevania Netflix shows. The first season is a little bit rocky. It establishes some stuff, but it's a little rocky. Then it's the second season that comes in and, like, ties it all together. So maybe a lot of, I know that sounds like retroactive work, but okay, I'm just rambling. Okay. All right. I'd like to kind of, like, keep going. Like, this is fun, but I think I'll wrap up for right now. This was a good test run. Just seeing how, like, my internet, like, stacked up for this, because sometimes it can get a little fiddly and, you know, wonky. I don't know how, like, you know, what it is on the viewer's end of this. I ran some tests earlier, but those were only, like, a couple of minutes long. So, like, an hour-long stretch, just see where it's at. But in the meantime... I like to keep going, but this is a good chance for me to, like, let my dog out and, you know, just, like, chill out for the rest of the night. But I'll try to do this more frequently, or at least I'll see what I can do. Just see, like, what else happens, and just, like, it's throwing darts at a wall and seeing what sticks, and it was very fun to do. So, with that, I think we will call this a wrap. Those who, well, I see only one person still viewing, but I appreciate you. You've been like a very good motivating force to keep this going, so thank you for your time. So, with that, we will wrap up here for right now, and next time we continue, well, I guess we'll just, like, see what we get up to. So, with that all being said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.